Garth Brooks!
Good morning.
How are you?
Are you kidding me, man? I'm fun. I'm better than I deserve, and I'm Mr. Yearwood. So how do you think I am? That's pretty good.
I gotta say, nothing but good stories about you. You were here, I think, back in 1997 at a stadium that is called the Dilla Villa. It is our baseball stadium. You did a concert here years ago, and so many people have great stories, not just only about your show, but what you did for others during your visit here in Amarillo.
Well, if they're talking about putting the stadium together, yes, we wiped out every wrench and everything. We had everybody, the drummer, the concessions guys, everything out there, putting the stadium together, putting the seats together out in center field, and that was cool, man. That was all a work of effort just to get the show off the ground and get it going. But man, what great memories I have of getting to play out in West Texas.
Yeah, that was one of the mentions that we got is. Can you ask him and see if he remembers when he was helping put the stands together?
Everybody did, man. We had fans outside the fence, had people outside the fence. We just said, hey, man, you want to come in early? Here's a wrench. And we all pulled together. It was great because it was hot, of course, but it was sweet, man. I guess the company that put the thing together, you walked on them, and the tour manager walked on them and goes, dude, I don't know if I trust these. So we had to go out, and everybody pitched in. And that was one of the most fun nights ever because it got really close, like family, really quick when you do that. And then playing music was just like the end of the night. It was the fun party.
Years later, you're coming to West Texas, Lubbock, Texas on April 1st.
Now, guys, we're so excited, man. This is because your career is born in West Texas. That's the only place that'll have you because they just want to get crazy out there and have fun and sing cowboy songs, and it's been a great ride ever since. So it's really going to be fun coming back.
Yeah, tickets go on sale tomorrow, and I can guarantee these tickets will be sold out within minutes.
You're guaranteeing that because I'm gonna hold you to it.
But great to have you calling in. Talk to us about this tour that you're on.
Man, I wish I could explain it. For one, I never thought it would ever happen. When we left to raise our babies, I just never thought the business would ever let us in again. And because it just, how it is. You guys see it. People come, people go. And so it was very sweet that they let us back in. But then the response and the reception that we've got is crazy. We were fortunate enough to set the touring record in the late 90s with 5 million hard tickets, and it took us 100 cities to do it. We just sold our 5 million ticket in our 60th city.
Wow!
So it's crazy how the people are showing up. The attitude in which they're showing up with is phenomenal. They just come to sing, and it gets loud. I'm going to warn you right now, man. This is going to be the loudest, stupidest thing you've ever seen.
This is going to be my first country concert. I listen to country music, but this is going to be my first experience going to a country concert. And when I tell people about Garth Brooks in concert, they say it's nothing that you will ever imagine. This is not only just a concert. He is in your face. He's putting on a show from the music, from the lights, even like interacting with people in the crowd.
Yeah, man, this is fun. So let's clear this up. You mean this is going to be your first Garth show, not your first country concert?
Exactly,
right?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, because, you talk about country music, man. We got some, if you've ever seen Keith Urban, you'll go, you know what, I'm going to go buy a guitar, and I'm going to have women hanging off of me the rest of my life. You go to his show, it's phenomenal. You get to go to a straight show. If you've never been to a country show at all, Straight's the guy to go see, because Straight, every song you're going, oh, this is my favorite song, until he starts the next one. You go, oh, no, this is my favorite song. And you're going to do that 200 times in one night. It's pretty amazing. So there's a lot of great country music out there to see live.
When you're on stage, what is your favorite song to perform for the crowd?
Oh my gosh, we talk about it every night on stage. I'm not sure it's one that people expect, but for me, it's Callin' Baton Rouge.
Oh, yes.
This thing is crazy, and whatever it does to the audience, I can't explain what it does to the audience, but it takes them all to another level, another gear, and from there on, you just run for your life to the end of the show because it gets stupid after that. So it just that's probably my favorite one to play live.
You know, some of my favorite songs that you put out, of course, Friends in Low Places.
Right.
The dance. I want to talk about the dance, by the way. It wasn't supposed to happen, right?
Right. Well, we had a new guy come in. We'd already recorded No Fences, the album, and on there was a song called Friends in Low Places. And he called it the ultimate summertime song. And Alan Reynolds, the producer, came back and he goes, "Hey, man, I know you're ready to move on to the next record, but there's one more song on this original, the very first debut record that we had out." And the guy looked at him and goes, okay, I'll do it, but just please tell me it's not a ballad. He's looking at him going, oh, crap, yeah, it's a ballad, and it's in the summer. He said, but there's something magical about this song, and I tell you what, thank God, because I can't imagine not getting to sing that song every night. But what was really cool was the dance kind of put us in our own category. It wasn't a category that was better than anybody else's or different. It was different. Kind of put us in our own light. And then what followed it was Friends in Low Places. And ever since then, you just kind of been just running full speed. It was a gift, and every night it remains a gift for me as an artist. I feel very lucky to have that song.
Yeah, because they were saying that the dance, they were feeling like it wasn't country enough.
Right. That was my concern. And again, Alan Reynolds, the guy that went in and worked hard for it, he said, if you don't cut this song, it'll be the biggest hit you never had. I'll remember that conversation the rest of my life, and it was cool. Then we didn't think Friends in Low Places was going to get there. There was another artist named Mark Chestnut, who's a fantastic country singer, had cut it as well, and communications got crossed, so we didn't know if he had that song either. So those two songs back-to-back, though, I think probably define our career.
Is that one of the hardest things you have to do, choose what songs to go on the albums?
Yeah, or choose what songs to play live, because different places have different songs that they like, but they'll let you know. They'll bring their signs, or they'll let you know somehow through the thing. So you just kind of follow karma, just follow your gut, and just play the songs. And if you can't decide, play them all. It makes for a long evening, but people don't seem to mind, man. They come to sing and to listen to music. So.
Speaking of signs, I was watching one of your concerts on YouTube, and in one of your shows, you spotted out a little boy who was holding up a sign that says, "Can you please wish my dad a happy birthday?" You literally stopped the show. You had a connection with that little boy, and what you did was very special to that little boy that, he will remember for his whole life. You literally gave him not only the pick to your guitar, but you also gave him your guitar. Do you remember that show?
Yeah, man, those are special moments that just kind of happen. There was the sweetest, cutest little girl. Looked like she was about maybe my middle daughter's age at the time. At a show, she had brought a cardboard guitar that she had made, and she had really worked hard on it down to the last detail. And it just said, "Want to trade?" And it was, it was laugh. It was fun. I pointed her out, and then when I said, "Let me see that thing," and they passed it up, just row by row, they passed it up, and you looked at it, all the work, and I said, "Yeah." And when I was passing the guitar back to her, watching that guitar travel over the rows and rows and rows of people back to her,
wow,
was one of the greatest memories I'll ever have. But watching her little face was fantastic. And then if you can imagine this, there were probably 20, 30 cardboard guitars the next night. It's like, no. So, yeah, that's what makes it fun, man.
Well, hopefully I could build one of them memories when you come to Lubbock, because I was kind of brainstorming what can I do to catch his attention. So I'm thinking maybe holding a sign, I'll have a cowboy hat and some boots, but maybe just a Speedo.
That's a vision I really don't want to see, bro. That's all right. I tell you what, man, just come backstage. I'd love to hug your neck, meet you, and this will be a lot of fun.
We're excited to have you in Lubbock, Texas. It's happening April 1st. You could buy your tickets. They're going to be on sale tomorrow. It'll be a sold-out show. It's going to be a fun show. It's a family show, for all ages. And it's just, your music, some of your songs, a lot of your songs are very inspirational. I read stories that, some of your songs help them get through maybe their mom passed away, or maybe, somebody was dealing with cancer. So that, your music is very, very inspirational to a lot of people out there.
That's very sweet, because I can tell you every artist and every song that's been inspirational to me in my life. I mean, in college, when I should have been reading the Bible, I was reading album lyrics, from these guys, and just kind of living by them on, decisions that you make, big decisions in your life based on music from people that you'll never meet. And so the power of music is strong, man. So anytime your music gets to be a part of somebody's life like that, that's the greatest award they can hand you right there. So that's very sweet. I love those stories where the music has made a difference.
Now, you and your wife, y'all are both very family-oriented. So what is it like going on tour with your wife?
Well, it's pretty phenomenal. Anybody that's had babies, it's the greatest invention God ever made with children. With that said, when the house is empty and they're off in college doing their own thing, that's pretty cool too. So you get to be with the love of your life, kind of traveling the world with no guilt. The babies are on their own lives, so you do a lot of texting and stuff, but they're happy where they're at, and they're chasing their own dreams. And then you're with the love of your life, going around the world playing music with your best buddies. I mean, this is all the same guys that we started this gig with. That's a pretty cool gig, and people are showing up. How does it get better than that?
Do y'all ever have music battles at home, you and your wife?
We're married. We fight all the time, and she's always right. So there's the nutshell. But yeah, all the time, because we're very opinionated about music. She has more Grammys than I do, so eventually she always wins every conversation.
Who's a better dancer?
Who's a better what?
Who's a better dancer, you or your wife?
I am the squarest, whitest guy on the planet. When I try to dance, I become one bone. She's got great rhythm, though, man, and she's just something about the way that woman moves just gets me. So I love watching her do her thing, and she steals the show every night. She's got the highlight, so I don't want to do a spoiler alert, but she's got the highlight of the show. Every night I try and take it back, but I just can't. So you'll see when you get there. It's pretty phenomenal to watch her work.
Well, again, we're excited to see you in Lubbock, Texas, April 1st. You can get your tickets at axs.com/Garth, or you can call 1-844-634-2784. April 1st, United Supermarket Arena in Lubbock, Texas. So excited to see you and your wife in concert.
Thank you guys very much. Have the best day. Can't wait to see you.